Hey, Mr. here, and another raid of the day. Okay, have a look at this. Town Hall 9, this is one for the Town Hall 9s. New Town Hall 9, especially if you're trying to get extra loot while you're brand new Town Hall 9, trying to get loot, upgrade things, upgrade your hero. Consider this, and consider the trophy range or the league range as well. So generally, for me, Crystal 1 to Crystal 3. Just up and down, up and down. So what I was doing was this kind of attack, LALOONIon, going up because you win so much, and quite often you get a lot of 3 stars out of it. Go up, 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 up. Once you hit Crystal 1, if it starts to take too long to find loot, I'd just cook archers. That's it, just archers. And then I'd just snipe the outside collectors and drills. And I'd fall back down, down, down to Crystal 3, swap back to the LALOONIon, and just go up. So I'd just be going up and down through the 3 leagues, Crystal 3, Crystal 2, and Crystal 1. And generally, you don't get hit as much as you do as you start going up higher in the Masters and, of course, Champs. And the loot is awesome. It makes up for the lack of league bonus. As you can see here, have a look at this loot. 600,000 gold, 700,000 elixir, 4,000 dark. The only issue with this one is it is a little bit elixir heavy, but you don't really mind that too much. Let's get into it, have a look at it. My introduction's been longer than the attack, so we're only talking about an attack that's over about a minute long. So basically, you spam it all in. You get the lava hounds in, balloons, and rage, haste, rage, whatever combination. Have an experiment around. You can actually copy this one, copy the spells and so on. Ideally, you're going to be hitting dead bases. That's the whole point of being in Crystal. Very few live active bases with fully loaded everything will also have unattended and very full mines and pumps and drills, but sometimes they do. Now, generally what you find is when you're doing this attack in Crystal, you're not dropping your heroes straight away. You are being very strategic with your heroes. If you can wipe out the king, if you can wipe out the queen really easy because the queen's placed on the outside and it's just a king swap, king swap, drop the king, take out the enemy queen, fantastic. If you don't have your king and you're just relying on your queen, that's okay as well. You don't need to do a queen swap, but everything is, what would you say? It's base dependent. And horses for courses, really, whether or not you're going to take out the hero with a king or queen or not. As you can see here, the queen's in the middle of the base. Now, generally, look at the pups, look at the minions just targeting her. And, of course, once they're raged, like you just saw then, the queen's down. So you're not really too concerned about enemy queens in the middle with this attack because you're dropping so many rage spells. When I'm doing it with my Town Hall 10 I'm upgrading, I'm just using rage spells all the way through. I was using like 3 haste, 3 rage, and I'll just go all rage spells now and just have a haste and one haste and a poison in the clan castle or something like that if I need to. And with so much rage everywhere, all pups, rage pups, they just take out a max queen or even a semi-max queen really, really easy. So as you saw here, it didn't even poison the queen. I don't think he poisoned the queen. Let's have a look at again to see if he poisoned the queen, but basically it didn't really matter if he did or not. The minions which had been raged or subject to the rage, so he's using the haste spells here first to get in, and then raging where the queen is, raging the balloons where the queen is, and then he's going to have another rage there. So as the queen is going through and getting the rage balloons to try and take out these wheezies and things like that, then queen's down. So just keep that in mind. If you're at New Town Hall 9 and you're looking for this sort of attack and wondering how do I wipe out the queen, if you can have a rage spell on her and pups or minions, that rage pups or minions, they will wipe out a queen really easily. And as you can see, this base, it was max weapon base for Town Hall 9. However, it was abandoned. It looks abandoned. The expos aren't loaded or anything like that, although I don't think he's too abandoned, because I can see here he's got a little statue over here near his packer up the top from Clan War Leagues, Supercell Clan War Leagues. So the base isn't that abandoned, but hey, just might be having a couple of days off. Being a max 9, by the look of it, he doesn't have to keep on raiding all the time. So that's just how it is when you're a max Town Hall 9. I know my own base, I won't look at it for 4 or 5 days. And people probably hit it multiple times in that 4 or 5 days, and, you know, I wouldn't even know. So Town Hall 9's raid of the day. Take a little bit of inspiration. It's very good loot for a Town Hall 9. Up in Crystal, I recommend Crystal for 9s and 10s actually. 10s that are developing and trying to upgrade, like myself, jump up and down through Crystal. My under upgrade 10 is currently in Masters 3 by no fault of my own. I just kept winning, and then a couple of failed attacks just bumped me up into Masters 3. So I'm playing around in Masters 3 with a bit of a queen walk. For 50% of the base, it's what I did when I first went up to Champs. I just queen walked all the way through Masters. 1 star, 1 star, 1 star. It was slow going, I can tell you. But anyway, so this is the attack of the day, the raid of the day, the farming raid of the day. So we're going to come to the question of the day now. And that is this. What did the teddy bear say? The teddy bear. What did the teddy bear say when the waiter offered him dessert after his 5-course meal? What did the teddy bear say when the waiter offered him dessert after his 5-course meal? He said, "No thanks, I'm stuffed." Because teddy bear is stuffed, literally stuffed with stuffing. Fiber. Anyway, whatever. That's it for this video. If you have Town Hall 9s in your clan who are wondering what sort of army troops to use for raiding, share this video with them. Do let me know what you use if you're a Town Hall 9, what you use for getting your loot for your upgrades. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.